Let's do it. We're live.
Oh,
We're coming
wow.
to you live from the internet. Hi, everybody.
Very good.
Hello. Hello. Welcome back to Let Me Tell You About My Character, a very silly show where Maggie will randomly generate some ridiculous D&D characters, and I
That's
will draw
me.
them. Let's do our standard. I will draw us looking very weird. I think that we're tomatoes today.
Oh, can I be a cucumber? We can be like
Yes.
VeggieTales.
Oh my god, I hate it. Just my weird hair as a tomato. Why are we VeggieTales
I
today? I don't know.
don't know, it was your idea.
This tomato looks too happy about this. This terrible thing
Does
that's
it,
happening.
is that what happiness looks like to you?
This tomato is not in for this whole experience. The tomato just looks, or the cucumber just looks like a dick, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Like that's his whole character design. It's like I'm very phallic. Hello.
It can't be
But
phallic,
then they
it's
also have
Bible
a
stories.
giant nose on everything.
Do you remember
You're
what? Yeah,
way
this is
too happy
accurate.
about this
This is accurate,
situation.
correct. Do you remember what my
Hi.
hair looks like today? Or,
I'll give it a go.
interesting choices. Choices were made.
I've made some choices about this.
I'm gonna one day just dye my hair like green and not tell you, and then be like, yeah, it's totally accurate. You totally did it super good.
The thing is, color I would notice because I have spent so long dyeing my hair. I'm like, oh man, what dye is that? That's a really good color, or it's really intense.
I
I
would
like it.
hope you would notice if
But
I
like
dyed my hair green.
cut, I'm like, I don't know. I don't have hair.
I don't have hair
I
either.
have one patch of hair at the top of my head, and that's it.
That's all you need.
Why are we like this?
Because one day I said, "Do you want to do like a random show and then just
And I
hang
went,
out on the
hell
internet?"
yeah.
You were like, "Yeah." Now we do this.
Why are we like this?
Oh my
Hi,
god.
everybody. This is the
Perfect.
sort of mood we're in this week. Just so you know, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be real.
God. We're doing so good.
We're
Just
doing amazing. This is great.
in theory. We're doing really good in theory.
Um.
All
Oh yeah,
right.
we didn't say our names. Hi, I'm Alina.
Oh yeah.
I'm the artist and writer of WereGeek.com, and I play Mikey on something 5e. Maggie, who are you?
I'm just Maggie. I don't have a webcomic because I don't know how to draw.
You got
I'm a,
you got a TikToks?
I have a TikTok.
This is
Yeah.
definitely not
If
your hair.
if you can find me on TikTok, don't wait. No, hold on.
Don't. Maybe yes. I don't know.
Don't find me on TikTok. Oh,
Do not perceive me.
do not perceive me. I exist on the internet in my own inscrutable sphere, and no one's allowed to look in there.
Don't perceive either of us. Why are you here, actually? Go away.
Oh, God. Anyway, we should probably start this.
Now I'm gonna get rid of these Veggie Tales. I hate them.
Oh, I love them.
Oh no. Oh no.
You don't like the VeggieTales?
Oh, I had a lot of friends who watched a lot of Veggie Tales when I was a teen. And I'm not Christian, because like all of my grandparents went to residential school. So
Oh,
that was
yeah, that would
awkward.
do it.
Yeah, I'm like aggressively not Christian.
I can respect that. I definitely grew up in the American South and
Yeah.
definitely am, but also, damn, yeah, I can
Yeah.
imagine that's a little bit of trauma.
So it's a good reason not to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so there was a lot of Veggie Tales around, and I resented it.
I think you should just pick a number.
Okay, I like the number 5.
5.
5.
We've done a bugbear though.
Oh no, we've done a bugbear. I don't do 5. How about 15? That's just putting a 1 on a 5.
Oh, we've done some. I like how we were getting to the point where we've actually done quite a few of these.
Yeah, that's kind of good.
Okay. So 5 is a bugbear.
Yeah.
15 is an air genasi, which is what patchouli is.
Yeah.
What's the cross between a bugbear and an air genasi?
Bear genasi. A
From the
bear
elemental
genasi.
from the elemental plane of bears. Yes, of
Yeah, from the
course.
elemental plane of bears. Let's draw a bear today.
Are we drawing a bear just for we're not drawing a D&D character, it's just a
No,
bear.
let's draw a bear.
Okay.
This is like the episode where we're like, let's just draw a tanuki for no reason.
Oh God. I mean, here, I've got my number generator. We can see what the internet tells me
Yeah,
to
let's
do.
do it. Let's do it. Let's leave our luck entirely up to the internet. I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
Definitely not.
No,
There's
never.
Nothing bad has ever happened on the internet. Didn't
No.
you know that?
No, never. It's a happy,
You know
safe
what we
place.
haven't done? Yeah, totally safe. Nothing bad ever happens on the internet. Don't check into that.
Don't quote me on
Lizardfolk.
that. Ooh, we haven't done a Lizardfolk.
We haven't
Oh,
done a
heck yes.
Lizardfolk.
And I've just been reading this really rad sci-fi, which I need to
Ooh.
tell you all about because it's the best.
What is it?
It's called A Long Way to a Small Angry Planet. And it's got all, it's, sci-fi, it's got all this plot that's happening, but that's not the important part of the book. The important part of the book is the crew of the ship, the Wayfarer, are a family, and they love each other very much, even though they are all very different. That is all you need to know about that book. It is like,
Good. I like it.
it is soft, not in like the soft sci-fi sense, but in the like, it is a very soft and gentle book that happens to take place in space, and it's amazing, and I love it.
And it has something to do with lizards?
Yeah, so one of the main characters on the ship is an Andarisk, which are like these lizard folk people, and I love her very much. Sissix is like my
Ooh.
favorite character. It's amazing, so I am very glad. I'm going to do a little Sissix tribute today.
I have to look this up.
It's so good. No. Like, I downloaded it to read on the plane on my way to Saskatchewan, and then I had to download the sequel to read on the way back.
Ooh, okay, so
It
that's a
was
very good one.
that good.
Oh, these characters are so cute.
Aren't they? They're so good. Dr.
Oh,
Chef is also the best. I do like
I'm
Dr.
sorry,
Chef.
Dr. Chef sounds like something that we would make.
Yes.
Is he a doctor and a chef?
He is indeed, in fact.
Oh my
and
God.
is called that because his species, you can't actually pronounce his real name. So he was like, well, just call me what I do then. And they're like, well, you're the doctor and a chef. So I guess that's your name. Dr. Chef.
God.
What class is this awesome lizard folk who I am looking forward to drawing?
I don't know. Let me find my... Where are you, D12? I can't find any of my dice today, and it's because I played in a one-shot on Friday, and they're all
hell yeah.
over the place.
Yep.
Let me tell you about my one-shot character while I try and find a singular D20.
Your one-shot character.
Her name was Jem.
Ooh.
And she was definitely a multi-level marketing warlock.
Oh, I like that. Oh, that's very good.
It's a 10. It's been a while since we've done a sorcerer. I could do a sorcerer again.
We can do a lizard folk sorcerer.
Oh wait, I actually think I miscounted. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's... Ooh, I did miscount. It's not a sorcerer, it's a rogue, which I don't believe we've done yet.
We have not done a rogue. That's exciting. Two things we haven't done before.
Okay.
I like it.
All right. I'm into it. So we have a lizard rogue. We need our patent pending gender identifier with a
Hell
D4.
Yeah. Male, female, yes or no?
It is a 2. We got another girl on our hands.
Hey, all right. We're just straight
Lizard
up
lady.
making Sissix.
You could completely do a character that exists, and I would not know.
Yep. She wouldn't really be a rogue though. She's a pilot, so she'd probably be like an artificer or something.
Ooh, what class would a pilot be?
I don't know.
What class would a pilot be? Hold on. Maybe artificer? I could see how you could do artificer.
Yeah, especially if you were doing like the Iron Man style where like my armor is my ship. I like fly.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's the only... Well... God, that's weird. Anyway. Let's see. Alright. Pick a number between 1 and 5. Roll for... Meta says roll for I can't say words.
Parthenogenesis. Hell yes.
Parthenogenesis?
I do like parthenogenesis. It's very good.
I don't know what this is.
It's when you do not when you do not reproduce sexually, you can just make your own babies if you wish. It's fun.
That would
it's good.
Be so useful.
Yep. You're like, don't feel like this whole mating nonsense. Let's just produce eggs.
Kind of moving in that direction scientifically. Yep. Might take a little while to get there.
That's the leg I want. There we go.
Pick me a number, 1 through 5.
How about... I do like 5. I picked it earlier, but it didn't work.
That one works. 1 through 4.
1 through 4. Let's do a number 1.
So, what does it mean when a lizard person has animal handling as a proficiency?
Oh, they're just real good at talking to beasties.
But like, we're in a like Goofy and Goofy and Pluto situation where like
they don't talk to lizards because they're like, no, that's not.
They exclusively do not talk to lizards.
But they're like, I'm real good with dogs. Do you want me to like wrangle that horse? I'm real good with horses.
Oh my god! Wait, can they be a horse girl?
Oh my god, yes.
Can we make a horse girl rogue?
A horse girl rogue.
Wait, I love that. Hold on. A horse girl rogue that's a lizard person.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I may get rid of the sneaky pose and like give her some like a cowboy hat.
It's not sneaky. She's pretending to be a horse.
She is a horse.
She's Oh my goodness. Ugh.
I don't know if you hear a lot of squeaking that's happening because my birds are very excited about this concept as well.
I have never met your birds and I love them based solely on their
very
squeaking.
good. Let me get. I'm gonna need to reference a cowboy hat here. Let's do.
Oh my god. Please.
I'm also adding this onto our we're throwing this on here just cause we feel like it. Cowgirl. Lizardfolk Rogue, yes. Cowgirl.
No, I'd like to point out there's a specific difference between a
horse girl and a cowgirl.
And a horse girl.
It's true.
For example, the horse girl would bully me in elementary school, and a cowgirl is like rad as hell.
Cowgirls are rad as hell.
I was very briefly a horse girl. Which...
I weirdly wasn't, despite being from Saskatchewan, which you think would like automatically qualify you. I mean, yeah, basically we're from the same place, but in a different country.
You would think.
What is Saskatchewan but the Arkansas of Canada?
Is it? Is that what Saskatchewan is?
Kinda.
I've never been out of the country and it's really sad.
Saskatchewan's like the big empty province with lots of farming and wheat.
Oh, that sounds really nice though, honestly.
It's quite nice. Except that like all of the farmers are very racist.
Oh, never mind.
That's a problem.
Hold on. Where's my D10? I'm rolling for rogue proficiencies. So far we have performance and investigation, which absolutely this is a horse girl.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. We also have deception. Deception and athletics. This is a horse girl who's very good at lying. I love her.
She's now. I've made a different. I'm changing it up. She's leaning on a fence. She's like, "Howdy, partner."
Howdy. A long stick of wheat sticking out of her mouth.
Mm-hmm. That's not her tongue. That's just some wheat.
If it is her tongue.
She's just holding her tongue out. Howdy, partner.
Howdy.
Howdy. How do you draw a cowboy hat?
Really, really good at performance. Like that's.
She's like a rodeo queen.
Oh, okay. And thieves' tools. Expertise in thieves' tools and performance.
Good. I'm liking this more and more.
Okay. We need a roguish archetype. Very specific. I don't.
Here she is, just on a fence, being rad, and a lizard.
Oh, can she be Jasmine and Patchouli's neighbor?
Oh, hell yes!
I feel like that would be the way of putting her into this increasingly large lore that we've created. Okay, how do you feel about an arcane trickster as the
Ooh.
subclass?
Oh. Of Rogue? I like this.
Yeah, I feel like she's like a rodeo clown vibe.
Oh, hell yeah. She busting some broncs out there.
Yep. God, you think
Okay.
I would know more about like raising horses growing up in a place like Arkansas, but this is incorrect. I grew up in a suburb.
I also grew up in a city and not in like the country. But like I've got this weird encyclopedic knowledge of cow breeds for no reason. I never point
Okay.
at no point did I ever research like breeds of dairy cattle versus beef cattle. But like I know them and I don't know how.
See, and like
I'm just like I got like
I
weird osmosis
no, I get that. I get
from
that. I
being
feel
in
like I've learned a
Saskatchewan.
random amount of things that I just from like existing in the same place as people.
Yep.
My mom was, when she was growing up, she grew up in Oklahoma, and her best friend was like worked on a ranch. And
Good.
so my mother like would help break cattle,
Oh my
not cattle,
god.
break horses
Yep.
sometimes.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, that's a very weird thing to learn as
That's
like
a
an
thing though.
adult person that my mother was like just a straight up rancher briefly when she was a child.
My mom has been on a cattle drive. And like at no point did we ever own a farm.
How do you hold on, real question. How do you get invited on a cattle drive?
I
Because I
don't
think
know.
that kind of sounds fun.
And yeah, me too. I want to go on one. I assume that my mom had a friend that had cattle, which is very weird because my mom is a teacher in a city. But like it's just Saskatchewan. People have
So
cattle and then
weird.
they need them driven. And mom's never been on a horse. But she was like, "Yes, I indeed will go on a cattle drive for like a week, not knowing how to ride a horse. This
I
is
think
just
that
how
sounds
I
really
live." I
fun.
think it sounds amazing. I want to do it.
I was also, unsurprisingly, I feel like this should tell you pretty much everything you need to know about me. I was obsessed with the Oregon Trail as a child before I really understood what like being obsessed with things was.
Yep.
Um, and learned how to identify poisonous plants from the game that I
Ooh,
played so
nice.
consistently because one of the little sub games you could play was about identifying poisonous plants.
Oh,
The
that
only
must
thing
be
I've
a newer
retained,
version.
new as in I think it came out in 2003,
Yeah, I played like
2004.
the old school like 1990 version where it
Oh,
was just
see,
like pixels.
I played one on my home computer because
Hell
I bought
yeah.
it,
Hell yeah. Oh,
and
she's
it
got to have a
had
whip.
cutscenes.
She's
It
got a
was
whippity
not
whip.
fun.
Mine had 8-bit graphics
Hell yeah.
and a little side game where you could hunt buffalo.
Aw, I know too much.
I really like this cowgirl lizard folk a lot.
I
I
love
love
her.
her. I love her.
She needs like,
She's got like some
is this
Applejack
hair? What is this?
vibes. It's like feathers.
Ooh, I was gonna say because she needs like a braid, but the feathers are better.
She's like a feather dinosaur. This is my nod to Sisyx because the aliens in
Ooh,
that book they have like feathers.
all dinosaurs should have feathers.
All dinosaurs should have feathers.
Do you want to pick me a number for a
Was it
fleet?
green on black? Oh yeah, it was the old green on black Oregon Trail. That was the one I
Oh
played.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was
Was it okay?
the old school.
There was a Canada Trail, was there not?
What?
Did
If
I
there
lie?
was, we never had it at my school.
No, I don't think that's what it was called, but like there was like an Oregon Trail, but for Canada, I thought.
Sort of.
Yukon Trail?
No, there's the Yukon Gold Rush. My
It
grandpa brought me
wasn't.
back a gold pan from the Yukon with
Oh damn.
a Robert Service poem, which is like a really Canadian bit of memorabilia.
That is.
That's some peak Canada going on
What
right
is
there.
it?
It's like a little pan that you put in the river and you slosh around to like look for gold.
Oh. Oh God. Yes. Duh.
Yeah, it's
I
good.
don't
It
know
was
why
real
that
good.
didn't make any sense in my head when you
No,
said
like
it.
if you've never seen one, it doesn't make sense. You're like, what?
You want to pick me a feat?
Sure. Like just a number?
Yeah. It
I
goes up very
like
high.
I like the good old number 6. It's because this is six. Let's do 66.
You sound really, really sure about it.
Yeah.
How do we feel about her being a warcaster?
Ooh, that's a strange one for a rogue.
Very strange. I mean, arcane trickster.
Yeah, that's true.
So, like, at the very least, I guess you have a reason to even be a warcaster, but. Okay, but like weapons in both hands, that gives me very strong like gunslinger vibes
Oh
of
yeah.
like dual wielding pistols or
Hell yeah.
all
What
right.
is this good lizard folk's name? I'm trying to think of like some
Oh God,
good
what is her
like
name?
Calamity Jane or like that kind of vibe. Chat, help me
Calamity
out.
Jane. God, yeah. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's
Cause there's
see.
some good cowgirl names.
List of cowgirl names. 110 cool cowgirl names. I would have loved this website as a child.
Mm-hmm.
Um, these are just actual names.
Names of
Josephine,
actual cowgirls.
Jos.
Josephine.
Yeah, these are just like actual old Western sounding names,
Good.
like Laura.
Laura.
What if her name is just something really boring?
Daisy.
These are baby names. I don't need baby names. Hold on.
These are our
Come
babies.
on.
Our
They are our
weird
babies.
D&D babies.
Let's see.
Camilla Eon Jane. Eon Jane is a solid name.
Eon Jane is fucking rad. Are you
That's a
kidding me?
rad name. I think we're going with that, Metageeky. That's a good
Just.
name.
Won't take the whole thing.
We're just
But
stealing
Eon
that.
Jane,
Eon
absolutely.
Jane.
Her name's Eon.
Respect.
Some sometimes we have really fucking stupid ones, and sometimes we just make actual characters, and
Oh
this
yeah.
is
I mean,
feeling very much like an actual
I still like
character.
Varda Tanzanite just as a name and a concept.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, that's a solid character. That wasn't us on our bullshit. That was like we were on that day.
Just having a good time. All right, here's the deal though. I'm about to do the ability scores, which is where it all falls
That's where it
apart.
all falls apart. Let's see how cool Eon Jane actually is.
All right. Right, Eon, what you got?
What
Oh,
you got
well,
for us,
first one is a
Eon?
17.
That's good. That's good.
A 16. 12. She has not rolled below a 10 so far.
Oh my god, I didn't notice that. So, Camellia Eon Jane is short for chameleon, like
Chameleon Jane.
Chameleon Jane. I
Oh.
love it. I love it. I love it. Eon Jane mostly to her friends, but Camilla Eon Jane.
It happened.
It's good.
She rolled a 6.
She rolled a 6. She's not good at something.
She's very, very bad at something, but very good at everything else.
Good, good, good.
We have a 17, a 16, a 13, and 2 12s.
This is where we kick stab her, where she goes from being a
Yes.
normal character to something real bizarre.
Okay, okay.
Meta, I love you. This pun is making me very happy every time I think about it.
Chameleon Jane.
Chameleon Jane.
I'm stealing her. I'm running a Wild West campaign that I'm literally running after this, and
Do.
she's going to make an appearance at some point.
Please do add Chameleon Jane to your game.
I love her.
I love her so
Okay.
much. And you even have art for her now? Or you will when I'm done?
I like how she's just very casually holding a knife.
Yep. I mean, rogue.
Yeah. What is she bad at? Okay,
I don't know.
so dexterity, obviously, that gets the 17.
Is there any character that's not improved by just casually holding a knife? And if you say no, then I am telling you about meat. I will remind you of meat.
I love meat so much.
Meat
Meat
is the
is my
best.
favorite character we've ever
He's
created.
just a fish with little hands.
Give a fish a little hands and you'll feed him for a day. Is that
so
how it
good.
goes? Hold on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's definitely
Give
how
a
the
fish a
saying goes.
knife and he'll feed himself forever because now he has a knife and he will just rob people for money. That's definitely how it goes.
That's how that works. Chameleon Jane. I'm gonna I gotta
Okay.
change your wheat. Your wheat needs a little changing. I don't like it.
Okay. We have one vote currently for making her bad at strength. And I don't know. I don't know.
She could
You
be
know
like
what?
a dex
Actually,
fighter if she got a
there's
whip. If she got a whippity whip.
she needs a whip. It's a 6, so I'm gonna roll it and see what she's bad at.
Cool.
Don't be bad at dexterity.
Chameleon Jane. I love
Hey,
her
fun fact,
so
she's
much.
bad at dexterity.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Chameleon Jane.
That's the worst possible answer. I was just going straight across and I rolled a 2.
I say reroll.
You
Chameleon
don't
Jane is a
think
good enough
that...
name. She gets a reroll.
Okay. She has a 6 in wisdom then.
Okay. Not super wise. This Chameleon Jane will like charge right at a raging bull. She ain't afraid of nothing.
She's also very sturdy, so like it does make sense.
That does make some sense.
Okay,
Okay, I was back in Saskatchewan for like under a week, and my Saskatchewan accent came back real fast, and it's a problem.
It's actually called a dialect.
My dialect, excuse me.
That just no. I have to use a silly voice because I don't like telling people fun facts because I'm afraid that they'll like think that I'm obnoxious. But I think it's really interesting because there's a difference between a dialect and an accent, and a dialect is essentially like if you know the base language, then you're speaking it with a dialect. So like
Ooh.
I can have a southern dialect or like
Yeah.
a northeast dialect, but like if you're speaking a language that isn't your like mother tongue essentially,
Then you have an accent.
then you have an accent. So like if
Ooh.
I grew up speaking English and I'm trying to speak French, I speak French with an American accent.
Right.
And I just think that's really interesting.
I do like that. You will never get mocked for knowing facts on this show. Because, like, I like facts. I play Mikey. I made, when I could be anything in the world that I wanted, I made a giant nerd who is a dragon.
You said, I would like to be a professional know-it-all.
I would very much, in fact.
You know?
What if my job was to know things and build stuff?
You looked at the party composite and said, holy shit, these idiots are gonna die.
Correct, actually.
We have to have one person.
Oh my god, somebody needs to know something.
Stupid. Please. Okay.
McRae will occasionally send me stuff and be like, dude, I was just listening to all the clips and like you just saved the party by like knowing a thing.
You casually became like the boss just because you're the only one that isn't stupid. I feel like that's also not true because everybody else is like, they're not dumb.
No.
But
also,
we're all very low wisdom characters, I feel.
It's true. That is very true. Also, Mikey like will definitely give precedence to like Val or Callista if they seem like they have a plan that's not terrible.
Yeah.
Yes, this seems good. I don't want to be in charge, please. Please somebody else take over for a moment.
Help me. I just kind of defer to anyone.
Anyone who knows things.
Anyone who knows things.
Do you know things? Cool.
I am a child.
Yep. And a goblin, and that's like double chaos. Oh, Chameleon Jane.
Chameleon Jane. I'm good.
Chameleon Jane.
What else are you good at? Okay. We've reached the point to a background. Pick a number for me. I think it's 29.
Okay. I do like the number 26.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Look at this good lizard gal. Who
How
was
do you feel
also
about...
hmm,
No, go on.
I was gonna say this good lizard gal who was also a cowboy.
Oh, I love and hate her feet because I partially think she needs to have cowboy boots, but also I do love the addition of spurs on just her actual ankles.
Just on her feet.
Literally spurs on her
There's just a
literal
spur on her
feet.
foot.
It's
It's like
like an ankle
strapped on.
bracelet.
Yep, but it's for horses.
I also, the sketch phase very much reminds me of hiking shoes that are toe shaped,
Oh yeah,
which at some point we will create a character that
that
wears
wears those.
toe shoes.
I have a pair of those for kayaking. They're very comfy, but they do look
I
a little alarming.
I'll take your word for it.
Yep.
I hate it.
There's a
I
weird
hate them.
pinchy. Just a weird pinchy on your toes.
I don't want anything holding my toes that much. No, thanks.
I once wore them for like 2 days straight when we were kayaking.
Oh God, no.
I mean, I took them off at night, but like, yeah,
I would hope.
it was good. That
I'm
was a good trip. We kayaked out up this one section of the coast, and then we just like slept on the bank under the stars that night. It was very nice. Also uncomfortable, but very nice.
I miss that. The last time that so before we started streaming, I was telling Alina about my time as a church camp counselor, which I described as my time in a cult, which it basically was. But it was also very, very fun. And we did a bunch of stuff when I worked there because I worked there for quite a few years. And one of the things that we went on was a really long canoeing trip
Oh, I love
down
that.
a river. And it's not something that I feel like 16-year-olds should really do with minimal supervision, but
Nope. That's probably a problem.
yeah, I did definitely think that I killed my canoe partner
Oh
because we
no.
tipped over and she came up out of the water before I did, so she was out and I couldn't find her and I was like my canoeing partner
Oh
is gone.
no.
Um,
She has died. Oh no.
but same deal, we slept out under the stars after drag your canoe onto the bank and just sleep where you
Oh, it's
end
so
up and it was
nice.
so
It's
nice.
so nice. There apparently Jackie Chan was in a movie recently where there was like a boating scene and he almost died yet again because it's Jackie
Oh my
Chan.
God.
And so like he
Oh,
got like
sir.
sucked under a rapids section and he was lost
Oh,
for like a
nope.
minute and a half. And when he
Oh
came up
God.
way downriver, he like looked around and like everyone was crying. Like the director was like weeping. Uh,
We killed Jackie Chan!
yes, right? They're like,
Oh
oh
my
God, I'll
God!
never work again. I just killed Jackie Chan. Oh my God. And he was like, what
That's so
happened?
not
Who'd
funny.
we lose? And like Jackie Chan just pops out of nowhere and is like, who'd we lose? What happened?
Oh no! Oh God!
Because of course he did.
Oh wow! Oh, that would be horrible. That would be
Right?
horrible.
Right?
I'm just.
Like, wrap that man in some bubble wrap.
Oh my God. I would also like to point out that's very, very close to my own personal experience. But her name was Emma, and it was
Oh no.
I just was in the water just screeching, being like, I can't find Emma, and Emma's like
I'm here.
2.5 seconds away, staring at me, just are you good? I'm like, oh God, you're alive. Cool,
Phew,
cool.
phew. Thought you're dead. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, okay. So
I do like this lizard woman. She is
I
very
think you
good.
will very much like her because her background is an urchin.
Oh, good.
What if she isn't as old as we think she is, and she's one of the grown-up kids that Jasmine
Oh my
stole?
goodness, yes. I like it. She, like, was a street urchin and then was kidnapped by Jasmine, and now she lives on the
She lives.
farm
She
next
lives
door.
next. Yeah, she takes care of the horses.
There was like old man Carruthers was next door, and he had his horses, and he got too old to help take care of them. So Jane moved in.
She had a horse girl.
Yes.
I forgot the word for phase. That was
Yep.
good. She had a horse girl phase,
And it just never
but
stopped.
I feel like every horse girl needs to have that God, it's been so long since I've seen a horse girl movie. I need to watch one again. Ugh. I'm forgetting all of the tropes.
Yep. There's the wild horse that nobody else can ride, but that she understands,
Absolutely.
and she's got to be picked
Absolutely.
on first. That's how that one goes.
She's picked on by the one asshole at the compound.
Yeah, the only asshole at horse school.
His name's Jeremy.
Yeah, or her. Often it's a girl, and it's like, oh
Oh,
no, girls are
her
so
name
mean
is
to each
still
other.
Jeremy.
It's true. Jeremy, such an asshole. Yo.
Oh,
Here's
she
a
said all the
thing.
writing wizards free. That's a
Can
good point, Meta.
Can I draw a horse?
Oh God, can you draw a horse?
I can draw
that
a
looks
horse.
kind of horse shaped.
No. Here you go. Here's the Alina Pete method for drawing a horse face.
I am alarmed and ready.
Do a kite. Make a kite.
Okay.
Give it a little weird thingy, and then a little round section. Now you got a horse.
Okay, hold on. I've got an Apple pencil in front of me. I'm gonna try it.
Make a kite.
Okay, hold on. Let me briefly derail the stream so that I can draw a kite. Got it.
Got to draw a
Good.
kite.
Draw a kite. Drawing a kite. Good. Perfect. Then we draw some like swoopy other bits.
Yep.
Good. I love swoopy.
Swoopy other bits.
Swoopy other bits.
I made this horse too big. This horse won't fit on the screen.
No such thing. Keep its head off the screen. You tried
Horses
really
are big.
hard. Maybe she's really tiny.
She's just a small.
Maybe small, and that's why they said, no, your horse girl dreams are bad.
You're too small to be a horse girl.
You're only 4 feet tall. You can't be a horse girl. So she ran into the field in the middle of the night. And everyone was worried because it was the wild horse that no one could tame.
The wild. It was Tornado. Tornado the horse. This horse is smaller, but it's actually just far away.
So the instructions were unclear with your horse tutorial, and I created something that looks like a cross between a Nazgul and maybe,
Oh, I do wish I could see
maybe
this.
like an anteater?
Oh, this is good. I like it. I like it a lot.
It's also just very fat.
Good.
I'm gonna give it some teeth.
Lena Pete's School of Horses.
That's not Lena Pete's horse school. It's not what you think, actually.
No, we're just gonna draw the horse. We're not going to go near the horse.
Oh God, you wanted to go near a horse?
Don't perceive the horse.
Do not look at the horse. Do not look at the horse. Hey guys, I need to be really clear. Do not look at the horse.
This is not one of those schools where you look at the horses. No, get that right out of your head.
You can't look at the horse. Why is that so funny to me anyway? Chameleon Jane has proficiency in painter's supplies, which I think is really soft.
That's soft. I like it. They clearly did a lot of painting with Patchouli. Patchouli does like afternoon painting classes with all the kids, I'm sure.
And then sometimes on accident it's the like wine and painting.
Yep.
Just because they're like, it's fine. They're kids. What's the worst that could happen?
Oops.
It's fine if you get children drunk. They're small.
It's pretty. Yeah, that's true. It doesn't take very much.
Oh. Just really watered down grape juice. And I just tell them that it's.
What does a fence look like? I need a.
What does a fence look like? I'm sorry, you drew a horse and you don't know how to draw a fence.
I need a reference for a goddamn fence.
I like how it looks like Chameleon Jane is threatening that horse.
She's like, I'll stab you, horse.
This is.
Watch out, horse! I'll stab you.
In my personal opinion, Chameleon Jane is holding that horse up for money. Chameleon Jane is gonna rob a horse.
Chameleon Jane's gonna rob this horse.
Oh.
Okay. I can do this whole fence thing. Let's give this a shot. The fancy bit goes in here.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing.
Is that? No, I don't like that. I don't like this fence that I've referenced. It's a bad fence. I want like
How
a
is it a
good.
bad?
It's a bad fence. It's not a bad horse though.
Oh, I know exactly the kind of.
I want like a
I know
rustic
the.
fence,
I
but
know.
I'm not.
Oh God, I know the one that you're talking about
Yep.
because they're again worked very long time outdoor camp. They're
Mhm.
the big circular like posts that like get
Yes.
smaller at the end, and
Yes.
that's where they stick
And then
into.
they
I
stick
ooh,
in. That's how this fence be. But I don't know how to draw that. I gotta draw these
I looked.
wider, for example. For starters.
I,
For starters. I can do words today. It's good.
I got really stressed out because I looked down at my screen and it was the weird Nazgul anteater
Oh, good.
horse.
I
And
do
I
need you
didn't
to
like
take a
it.
picture of that and post it
It's
somewhere so
not
that I can look at
that
it.
good. It's not very good.
Well, it
It's
doesn't need to be
just
good.
I'm
It's
I'm
it's
just
it's
gonna
good at what it is,
welcome
and
to the
that
art
is.
stream where Alina draws and I sometimes draw on a completely different thing that you can't see and it's
I'm
much worse. That's not how ears work?
pretty sure. Pretty sure
We're
ears can
gonna
work however you want them to work. It's
I've
your
drawn a bear.
like you gotta draw happy little trees and happy little ears, and that's how it doesn't matter as long as you're drawing. Everything's good. I'm trying to Bob Ross this.
I'm not an artist.
It's
And I
okay.
am
You don't need to be. You just need to have happy little trees and happy little
happy
ears.
happy little trees.
It's kind of like this, I think. The fence kind of does that, and then it's got wood. It's like this whole wood texture thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
That's
like
exactly what they are.
that's a fence.
I drew a happy little tree.
I have not given offense.
Oh, okay. I forgot. It's my favorite time. It's the time to give this creature a quirk.
Ooh,
See
I
what she's
do.
got.
I mean, we've already given her quirk cowgirl.
A horse girl, excuse
Horse
you.
girl, horse girl. Let's just
Very
continue on.
specific.
Specifically, horse girl.
Oh, how do we interesting. How do we feel about the fact that she's a conspiracy theorist?
Oh, that fits with the countryside.
Oh God, it does, but like,
Uncomfortably so.
how do we make it very clear that it's not like bad conspiracy
No,
theorist?
she's
She
not an
has like,
anti-masker or anything. She's got like weird conspiracy theories about like owl bears.
she doesn't believe in the moon.
Yes, correct.
Not the moon landing. She just
No,
doesn't
the
believe
the
in the
moon
moon.
the moon is not. It's just like wizards are trying to trick you
Yeah,
into thinking that there's stuff out there,
yeah.
so they put like a big illusion in the sky.
The day-night cycle is fake, and every single night there's a group of wizards somewhere on the continent that just make
Yeah,
everybody go to sleep at the same time. This is absolutely how it works.
correct. Look, the night and day are real for sure. Night and day are real
Yeah,
things,
but the
but
moon is fake
the moon is fake. Because wizards,
because
uh,
wizards
because wizards want you to believe that there is an
in
eye
Big
watching
Moon,
you, in Big Moon,
Big
in
Moon.
Moon Moon,
Oh no, we can't do Moon Moon.
Moon Moon. There's got some
It's like Big
grass.
Pharma, but in fact, it's weird
It's just
because
moon.
the moon isn't selling anything. It's
Nope.
just Big Moon.
Yep.
What the fuck am I talking about?
Look, we've drawn a horse being ridden by
We
a
haven't
lizard.
drawn anything. I drew a terrible creature, and you've drawn a very good horse girl.
Thank you. I want to draw her pretty little horse friend, who seems happy to be here.
Oh, she's also, I rolled it again. She's also afraid of dead people. Which,
Well, I
like,
mean, who
fair.
isn't? Who isn't?
That's a fair one. Alright, look.
Look at all these. Look at these lashes.
Oh, I love the
This is
horse.
a pretty horse, film horse.
Oh my god, I need to watch Spirit again.
Yeah. Oh, Spirit is such a good
Spirit's
movie.
Stallion
I
of
love that
the
movie so much.
Cimarron.
So good, except it makes me so sad.
It's so,
It's so
good.
good.
Oh my god, it's been so long since I've seen Spirit. And didn't they make a new one recently that just like girl bossified it?
Did they?
I think so.
In which
I
case,
think
I
they turned it
need
into.
to watch it.
I think they just turned it into
What if
like
there
a
was a girl
horse
horse?
movie.
What if there was a girl
Yeah,
horse instead
it's
of a
called
boy
Spirit
horse?
Untamed, and there's
Ooh.
like a girl in it now for no reason at all.
Huh. Oh my god, she's against Big Pharma, spelt like a farm.
I hate you.
I
have
love
to leave.
it. Hi, Metageeky.
That's so funny.
It's good.
That's so funny.
Shout out to our pun mistress, Metageeky.
My favorite part of this dumb show is the fact that there's a handful of you guys in the comments that are like actively trying to make the dumb shit that we say make sense.
It's true, and I love
And
it.
I love it so much because
Yep.
it's so much better.
Because we're making up dumb shit, and it does actually make sense.
I'm like, what if she thinks that the moon was real at one point, but wizards destroyed it, so the current moon is an illusion, and that's why we have tornadoes?
Oh.
100%. That's correct. This is canon.
Yeah, no, I like
Welcome.
that.
This
Welcome.
is correct.
Also, this is all taking place in Carnifexia, which has, like, the moon blew up.
Wait, is that a thing? I need to reread those notes.
Yeah. Like, there's, like, the moon is shattered because of the precursors. And everyone's like, Mikey, do not investigate the precursor technology. You will blow up the moon. And Mikey is like, no, I do want to look into that.
Blow up the moon.
What
we
if
probably don't need it anyway.
It's already blown up.
Yeah.
I can't blow it up more.
That's not true. You definitely can. Things can always be worse.
Maybe.
I'm sorry.
It is Carnifexia. Things can always be worse.
Oh my god.
This horse has socks.
I thought you meant real socks.
It's just a horse in socks.
Can you hold on.
You can put socks on horses. Yeah.
Can
racing
you put
racing socks?
Oh no.
Racing horses have socks all the time. Gotta keep those muscles warm.
Oh my god, they have little socks!
They got little socks.
Wait, that's so...
This horse is love. This horse is love because it's a horse in a horse movie. It was misunderstood and then she understood it.
I'm afraid of horses, fun fact.
They're big. They're big.
Which is weird, because like I said at the beginning of this, I was briefly a horse girl when I was like in 4th grade, I think. I went to horse camp.
Oh my god.
I went to horse camp when I was in 4th grade, and that involved going to a horse camp and waking up at 5 in the morning and learning how to like clean them and like saddle them and put everything on them, and then we'd go on trail rides like all day, and then we'd have to like wash them, and like for a brief moment when I was a child, I knew so much practical information about how to take care of a horse. And then I grew up and was like, holy shit, this thing could stomp me flat if it wanted to.
Big animal.
I'm very afraid.
This
animal now I do not enjoy them.
I was never a horse girl. I was too urban for that, even though I was in Saskatchewan. But I was a dragon girl. I had everything dragon. Oh
that
my
makes
god,
sense.
I had 10 million
that
dragons.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Did you have dragonology?
Yep.
Yep.
This explains a lot about me. This is why I am the way I am.
Horse girl adopted.
I sure liked dragons. I had a lot of them. In fact, I never drew anything else until I was like 10. I just drew dragons for like 3 years straight.
No, this all makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yep, this tracks.
Like, way more sense than it should.
Shout out to anyone old enough to remember alt.fan.dragons.
Alt.fan.
Look at this horse girl, who is a lizard, and her good horse friend.
Alt.fan.dragons.
That is an old callback to an old place.
I'm just investigating the internet. No, this is something called the Dragon Code, and we're getting into like...
Oh, I remember the Dragon Code. That's old. That's like web rings days. You'd put your Dragon Code on your GeoCities so that people could find you.
Oh my god, yeah, and then there's... God, wait, this... I never did this kind of stuff, but I was way too involved in a Warrior Cats roleplay thread as a child.
Hell yes, I remember you telling me about this. And I was like,
never read Warrior
hell
Cats.
Yes.
But the very similar energy of like...
Yep, let's pretend
like
to be Warrior Cats.
The early days of
The internet.
of being on the internet when like it wasn't for social media, it was for
No.
just weird shit.
All the weirdest shit. The goodest weird
So
shit.
into it.
Oh yeah, I'm here for this. Oh, I love this. I love this already. Look at this. Look at this lizard girl and her horse.
Oh whoa. I'm on I don't know how I got to this, but I'm on Women Outlaws from like the 1800s.
Good, good, good.
There was a girl named Laura Bullion, and her alias was the Rose of the Wild Bunch, which is
Ooh,
so rad.
that's a rad name.
That's so good.
This is me channeling being in Saskatchewan last week. Look at
This
this.
is this seems fake. In 1901, she was arrested in St. Louis with $8,500 worth of stolen banknotes, which has to be a lot.
That's awesome.
And when she was released from prison 3.5 years later, she retired and became an interior designer. And I am convinced that we
Nice.
created that because that doesn't make any sense.
Nope. She was rehabilitated. Now I only live for fashion.
Now I only do interior design.
Now I do
actually.
interior design. This does sound like a character that we made.
Yeah. Well, we made a horse girl.
We made a horse girl who is a lizard. Look at
Okay,
the
so-
Saskatchewan sky behind her. Look at this prairie sky happening over
How
here.
does her arcane rogue-ness come into play?
That is a
how does
good
that-
question. We said something about like the rodeo clown kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So maybe she's like a trick rider. At like a local rodeo, but she'll also like on the side is like a bandit.
I'm into it.
Who will later retire and become an interior designer.
Correct, yeah. Someday, many years in the future, she will retire and just redo the entirety of the compound where
Yep.
her pseudo-adoptive parents live.
Yup.
Ooh.
What color
True.
is she? What color is this
What
lizard?
color is she? Okay, hold on. Random color picker.
I'm gonna make this a nice chestnut horse because this looks like this is a very. Whoops.
Can it be Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron?
Hell yeah.
I
He was
love-
kind of done. He was a done.
I again don't know that much about horses.
And he had like a black muzzle, I think.
I think it was black, yeah.
Yeah. Spirit's telling of the Cimarron. He did. He had like a little black muzzle and a black mane and like little black boots. I can do this.
Matt Damon? Matt Damon voiced him. That's
He was
so
Matt
weird.
Damon.
Anyway, he was
Look,
Matt
sometimes
Damon.
you're Matt Damon and also a horse.
That horse is actually called Matt Damon.
This horse is Matt Damon. Correct.
That horse, yeah, that horse is actually just a cursed version of Matt Damon. He was cursed by a witch and now is a horse. And
That is canon. This is
That's
100% canon.
this
this
horse
is-
is just
I-
literally Matt
That
Damon.
is so canon. I am adding it to our Who's This Weirdo.
Lizardfolk, female, rogue, horse girl, is best friends with the cursed
Horse is
version
Matt
of
Damon.
Matt Damon.
This horse is actually Matt Damon.
Literally.
Literally, he is Matt Damon. But he loves her
He's Matt Damon.
because she takes care of him, even though he's suddenly appeared in Carnifexia as a horse.
I like to think that he showed up in the world first, and the first thing that he encountered was a witch, and he was like, hey, what's going on? And the witch was like, you're a horse now. And that's just...
And then he's like, well, I guess I am. Okay.
He was like, I must be free. And then the entire movie's Spirit Stallion of the Cimarron happened, and now they're best friends.
Yep. Correct. There, look at
Um,
this. Look at this. Look at this good Matt Damon.
I found a random color generator.
Good.
I have like a nice minty kind of green.
Ooh, I like it. I'm here for some minty green. I don't know what's with this accent.
Interesting.
It's a good choice.
It's a choice, that's for sure.
Definitely a choice.
It's a choice.
Good choice. Well, that might be going a little far. Little minty green girl.
Little minty green lizard girl.
I like her.
What color are her feathers?
Ooh. If we
I
are
just-
keeping with Sissix, they should be kind of rainbowy.
See, I was gonna say, you know, like magpies, how they have the
Oh
like.
yeah, a little kind of iridescent.
Yeah.
I like that. I like this a lot.
Maybe she just looks like a. It's like a little magpie.
She's like, what if a magpie was also a lizard?
Yeah, I know how animals work.
Look, we're asking the important questions here, and let me tell you about my character. What if a magpie was a lizard?
What if Matt Damon was a horse?
And what if Matt Damon was a horse? What kind of horse would he be? And the answer to that is Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron.
Oh boy, oh boy. I think I'm funny.
You're definitely funny. We're hilarious. I don't know if you know this, but we are very funny.
Oh my god, I don't know if you know this, but I'm like really funny.
I'm really funny on the internet.
Oh my god.
Listen.
Actually, no, hold on. That really fun influencer voice was my one-shot character.
Oh, was it? Oh,
did
good.
The other day.
She's
an
multi-level marketer?
influencer.
It was a multi-level marketing? I like it.
Yeah, and she would walk into places and be like, "Oh my god, guys, so I have this really fantastic business opportunity. Basically, my patron says that if you take my vitamins, you'll never die, and no one's ever complained."
That's handy.
What a good
She's got freckles.
idea. Oh, she absolutely has freckles. Doesn't she have scales?
Yeah.
Some of her scales are just different colors.
They're just the little freckles. Yeah, and she's got a different underside of her mouth color. I love this girl. I love her a lot.
Okay, I rolled to ask a random question about her. Which is, what do you think our theme song is?
Oh. Ooh.
Because we could go normal, kind of what we think is going to happen, and say something that's like country.
Yep.
But also,
what
if she's like just, I don't know, listens to like emo music?
She's hanging out with Dick Wolf too much.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love her.
I love her a lot. What is the latest Lil Nas X song?
The last one I heard was Industry Baby.
Yeah.
Is that the newest one?
I think so.
She's a very staunch Lil Nas X fan. Which, like...
Is she a black hat or is she a white hat? That's important. I think I'm going to give her a black hat.
Well, she needs a black one.
She's a little, yeah. Listen, she's still a rogue.
She is still a rogue.
She might be adorable and I love her, but she is a rogue.
So she spends her time... She grew up in as an urchin.
Yep.
Was kidnapped by Jasmine at a young age.
Was lovingly kidnapped by Jasmine.
Lovingly kidnapped. You know, there are only so many ways that you can lovingly, like, stuff a child into a giant bag and then throw that sack over your shoulder and, like,
but Jasmine's very good at all of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So that happened.
Yep.
And then when did she learn how to be a rogue? She just, like...
I think, well, she was sneaking around with all the other kids. Like, she just got real good at being sneaky. She was always up to pranks.
Early.
She's the prankster, because that's how she got her patron.
True, yeah.
She's an arcane trickster. So she was just a little tricksy. And then her, Jasmine was always like, look, Patchouli was like, look, you need a hobby. How about you go help Old Man Carruthers with his horses to keep you out of trouble. Old Man Carruthers.
Old Man Carruthers. He recently found this really weird horse that speaks, like, in common, and, like, he keeps saying that he's someone called Matt Damon.
And no one can ride this horse.
No one can ride Matt.
No one can ride Damon.
Oh my god, you turned into a robot for a second.
No one can ride Matt Damon.
No one can ride Matt Damon. And that's her... Well, that's the whole plot of Spirit.
That is the plot of Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. This wild stallion's untamed heart could only be ridden by this lizard.
By this lizard horse.
By this lizard.
Meta has a very good question. That's, how do you think they afford all the orphans on a retired art teacher turned gourd farmer's salary? And to that, I would like to remind you that that Patchouli is not a retired art teacher. Patchouli is a retired assassin.
That's true. Who just looks like an art teacher.
They just kind of look like an art teacher.
Yeah,
they've
got art teacher
done
vibes.
some stuff.
They're like John Wick.
Yeah.
They're the John Wick of this world.
I like to think they get paid at this point just to be a farmer, because the alternative is too.
They're like, don't come and kill us all. Please just stay and grow your weird gourds with your weird girlfriend.
Wouldn't you give John Wick a monthly allowance to not kill you?
Oh, hell yes.
I think that's fair.
I would. I'd be like, grow as many gourds as you want. If you want beans, I'll send you beans. Like, any bean that you want.
Here's your weekly check, Mr. Keanu Reeves John Wick. Please, we're so sorry that it's a little bit late. Please don't come after us.
Yeah. Do not Baba Yaga us. Just continue to grow your beans.
Was Baba Yaga the house on chicken feet?
Yes.
Am I thinking of the right thing?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
I love some Baba Yaga. She's terrifying and wonderful. She's a grandmother who would kill you just for looking at her.
My grandmother would kill you.
Yep.
No, my great grandmother. That's what it was.
Good. Badass.
This is a real thing, and I don't actually know how true it is, but like, my family is like slightly convinced that my great grandmother that died when I was very young actually murdered her husband.
Cool.
Very cool
badass.
Stuff. Love my family.
No, that's good. That's good. Like she was like, you know what? Fuck it. I've had enough of this.
I've
had enough of this man's bullshit.
Thing. Oh God. I have to look back at this before I get too deep into sharing my family history on the internet.
Look at this. Look at this delightful scene of Matt Damon and his horse girl companion.
Matt Damon looks way too chill.
Yeah, Matt Damon's been a horse for a long time now, and he's kind of come around on this whole horse.
Why do you think
business.
you haven't seen him in any movies recently?
Right? He's like,
he's busy being a horse.
He's being a horse. It's actually a pretty good life. Like, he gets oats, and that's pretty good. He gets to run around. There. That's Matt Damon.
Chameleon Jones.
Chameleon Jones. I love Chameleon Jones.
Such a weird. This is just weird.
Good job, everybody. I think we're done for today. We have created yet another character in this whole Jasmine Patchouli farm situation. They're one of their older adoptees who's now grown up. Runs a dude ranch next door at Old Man Carruthers' place with Matt Damon. The horse who could not be tamed.
The literal embodiment of Matthew Damon. He's
just actually Matthew Damon. Matthew Damon.
Matthew Damon. His name is Matthew Page Damon, actually. I looked it up.
Oh, good. Well, thanks for joining us for another, let me tell you about my character, where we make just weird D&D characters, and I love them.
Oh, me too.
We will see you in a couple weeks, or on this Wednesday, on Something Wicked at twitch.tv/something5e. I'll see y'all later.
I'll be here.
Yeah, we'll do it. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.